Well, we had shoot around. Everything was a regular day, and then right before the game, he just wasn't feeling well, and not COVID related or anything like that, but more of the abundance of caution, as we say with everything. Thought it was better that he rest.
So is it just like a cold, or is he sick to his stomach? Or?
No, just not feeling well. I'm not a doctor, so. But yeah, so just not feeling well. Not well enough to come out.
So as far as just, some nervous moments there probably in the early going, and then you guys kind of took control, I guess, kind of what was the key to it that kind of got you guys righted?
Well, I thought, we came out, our defense was good. I mean, they made shots, and they're going to make shots. They're a really good team. They're a really good three-point shooting team. We weren't able to get into any kind of rhythm on the offensive end. But fortunately, our defense held long enough to then we made the run late in the first half where we were able to get out and transition some. Everybody, I thought Liv played terrific the entire game, but certainly in the first half, she kept us in the game. It could have easily been 20 points. I think the most we were down was 12, and then we had worked our way back to just being down 2. But it wasn't on the defensive end. I mean, they're a really good offensive team, and to hold them to 32, we felt like we were in pretty good shape. It was more of the offense and what we needed to get done.
With regard to the 18-0 run, did you feel like at that point things were clicking and that maybe you guys could take control at that point of that 18-0 run spanning the halves?
Yeah, well, when it was 12-0, all you're trying to think then is each possession just score and then get it under 10 before the half. And then we talked a lot at halftime, and if we could maintain our defensive effort and energy the way it was the first half and just get in a better flow offensively, that we felt pretty confident that we'd have a chance to win the game. I'm not sure that I would be truthful if I said, oh yeah, we'd win by 20 at that point, but I can't say enough about each one of our players. I think E knocked in some shots in the first half that kept us in the game. She made some defensive plays that kept us, that gave us a chance. Kristen, after picking up 2 fouls early, came back in the second half and really gave us a spark. AZ Fudd knocks in a big 3. Everybody did something to help, and I think that's a sign of a really good team. And that's probably, this may have been, there have been a couple games. I think DePaul was similar, where we had different people step up at different times. But it was just nice to see everybody have an opportunity.
With Kristen having foul trouble and being out the entire second quarter, did that kind of extend your guys' offensive, until you got going on that run? But, did that kind of disjoint you a little bit, just having her out?
Although this year we're kind of used to being disjointed because every game there's something else. So, Kristen is one of those players that puts the ball on the floor and can help create things off the bounce, and not having that, we had to look other places. We have an advantage inside, and we tried to take advantage of that with Liv. But they do a really good job doubling in the post and making you have to make tough shots, and they're very physical. So, we tried to get it inside, and then I thought Liv made some good decisions kicking it out, and we were able to knock those shots in the second half.
You mentioned your offense. What did you tell your players after the first quarter? There were some turnovers, some missed shots inside that looked like good looks, but didn't fall. What did you tell them?
At that point, you just have to calm down a little bit. You have to. We're almost sometimes, and this has been the truth about our team the whole year. We're always in a hurry because we want to hurry up and score. And sometimes you have to take a deep breath and run your stuff and be able to get to the next, the second or the third the pass and have an advantage and take advantage of a mistake by the defense. Sometimes if you shoot too quickly, you don't give them a chance to make a mistake. And I thought we were a little bit more patient in the second half. And then again, our defense helped create some easy buckets in transition, and that helped. That takes the pressure off of having to run half-court offense the entire time.
You guys always get everybody's best shot. They had their first sellout crowd here. Do you talk about that? Did you guys talk as a team about what you might see from Creighton in terms of inspired effort and them playing well? They did play well, especially early.
Well, Creighton is a really good team, and if you're going to win a championship, you have to win games on the road. We were able to beat a really good DePaul team last week on the road, and this win is right up there with that, although that was a little more, it was a closer game and all of that. But Creighton is a really good team, and the fans were into it. It's a great environment, but our players know when they sign up to come to Connecticut, that's what you sign up for. You get everybody's best shot, and you have to be able to embrace that, take everybody's best shot, and then figure out a way to win. Today they did it. We didn't have our head coach, but this is even not about him. It's not about me or our staff. This is about our players having an opportunity to prove to themselves that even with another some more adversity, we were still able to battle back and find a way. And I think that's something that's going to help us down the road. It's helping us right now. I mean, to be able to come into a place like this, I don't want to say hostile in a good way, in the kind of environment that you want to play games in, but to come into that kind of environment and take their best shot in that first quarter and that first half and still have what it takes to win and to go out and win big in the second half. I think that says a lot about our players.
Creighton.
Great time for you guys to be going through, what's it, like 4 games in 8 days right now?
We play Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
We played this last Sunday.
Yep,
So,
yes,
I
we
mean,
did. I don't do
you guys-
scheduling, just so you know.
you
Yeah,
guys
I don't do
coming off all
scheduling.
those injuries,
Yeah.
and then you got still some people hurt.
Yep.
It's a pretty tough time for you guys, isn't it?
It is, but I think you have to look at it as opportunity also. I think no one would know probably the kind of player Caroline Ducharme is if she didn't have the opportunities that she's had because of injury. And the same thing with AZ coming back. Just everybody's had Dorka having opportunity when we had some people out. There's just been so many, and you can look at it and like, oh, poor me. Or you can look at it, these are opportunities that are going to make our team better and that are going to help prepare us, coming down the road.
We're going to go over here for the last question.
Creighton's offense gets so much off of their cutting actions and spacing the floor. I was just wondering, defensively, what did you do to take a lot of that action away today?
Well, the first half, not so much. We worked really hard at trying not to, to try to limit their 3 best three-point shooters. We tried really hard to make sure that we were able to get out on those screens. We made a couple of mistakes in that, and we really did a really good job in transition. Whereas the first time we played them at our place, we gave up some rim run layups, and we gave up some threes in transition. Today, I thought we did a much better job in transition, and then our half court, and they make you work. Let me tell you, they run their stuff, and they run it for 30 seconds, and they make you have to concentrate. So I thought for the better part of the game, we were able to concentrate and really focus on who we were trying to not allow to shoot the ball, and then, trying to give up 2s versus 3s. If they get 2s, that's not as bad as if they get 3s. So we worked really hard at that, and I thought our players did a pretty good job understanding the game plan and then executing it.